The New York Yankees home opener didn't go the way fans wanted it to go on Friday, as the team was blanked by the Blue Jays 3-0. But the Yanks, they're still off to a strong start. So let's talk some Bronx Bombers baseball. We're going to do it with the host of Yankees Morning Brew. My guy, Hector Beauchamp, joins us now. Hector, how is it going? I know opening day was not a happy one for the Yankee fans. I know you were at the stadium, so did you have a good time at least?
It was an amazing start to opening day. The ending was not what we wanted it, losing to the Blue Jays 3-0, but it was still an amazing time at the stadium with the bleacher creatures for the first time doing the roll call yesterday. I was a bit intimidated by the bleacher creatures hearing all the stories, but no, they're so welcoming, so nice. I recommend every Yankee fan to experience one game going to the bleachers and doing the roll call.
You know what? I got to get out there with the bleacher creatures at some point. I've never done that. I got to get out there. I'm glad you had a good time and didn't give you too much of a hard time or too much for you there. But, Hector, the Yankees offense, quiet on Friday, right? Talked about them getting blanked versus the Blue Jays. And despite their 6-2 start, their OPS and runs per game through 8 contests are both of those things are lower than last season. The Yanks, now, they've started games slow offensively thus far. So I got to ask you this. Are there any concerns about the offense from you through 8 games?
For me, as a Yankee fan, as somebody that's covered this team as well as a content creator, the numbers, it could be lying to you, because when you look at it, the games that the Yankees have scored are the games that the Yankees won. You know, we started the season 6-2, but when you look at that game against the Blue Jays on Friday, the Yankees, they still had the same approach. They were still grinding out at bats. When you look at it, the pitcher for the Blue Jays, Kikuchi, he had over 70 pitches by the time the 3rd inning came. So the Yankees, they had him against the rope in some degree. They just couldn't land that knockout punch. He was able to settle down, and he was able to control the Yankees offense. So I know a lot of Yankee fans, you can look at the numbers and say we should be scared, but as of right now, I think it's just early in the season, and then the rest of the guys, I feel they will pick back up and match the back of their baseball cards when it comes down to it.
All right, so the Yankees, you think, will pick it up eventually, and like you said, numbers sometimes can be a little bit deceiving when you see that the team has been able to still work the count against these pitchers thus far early in the season. Now, speaking of pitching, but for the Yankee side, Marcus Stroman, he's pitched well thus far, not allowing an earned run in 12 innings over 2 starts. Can he be the best Yankees pitcher, starting pitcher that is, until Gerrit Cole returns?
Well, so far, you see it just based on the numbers. But last year, Marcus Stroman, he was having an amazing first half of the season. If he didn't get injured, he would have definitely been in those conversations for the Cy Young Award with Blake Snell. But when you look at it, Marcus Stroman yesterday, he came out after the game and he said that the energy in the stadium was unmatched. And I'm going to double down on what Marcus Stroman said, because at the beginning of the game, the energy that was out there on the field, I've never felt that as a Yankee fan. I've been to many home games. I just never felt that type of energy. Marcus Stroman, he made a conservative effort to acknowledge every Yankee fan while he was out there doing his warm-ups. So first a couple starts for Marcus Stroman, so good. I just want to see what happens the rest of the way.
Yeah, so far off to a good start and looking like the best Yankees pitcher right now for the team without Gerrit Cole in that starting rotation. Now, the Yanks, they're back at it on Saturday. They'll continue their series with the Blue Jays at the stadium. What will you be keeping your eye on in the second game of the series as the Yanks try to bounce back?
Well, we started off the conversation talking about the Yankees offense, and that's what I'm going to keep my eye on. We got off to a slow start. Some guys, when you look at Aaron Judge, Anthony Rizzo, Giancarlo Stanton, we need those guys to turn it around in order for this Yankee team to be successful. But when it comes to Juan Soto, Anthony Volpe, and dare I may say Oswaldo Cabrera, they've had amazing starts to the season. And besides the offense, besides every other play that I just mentioned, I'm keeping my eye out on Juan Soto and him hitting his first home run in Yankee Stadium. I can't wait for that moment.
All right, can't wait for that moment. I'll tell you what, if Juan Soto is able to jack one out there, the bleacher creatures, they will be going crazy for sure, and we'll see if the Yankees are able to do that on Saturdays. They look to bounce back. They lost their home opener, but this is their home opening series. Yanks still with a chance to win that. You know who's going to be on top of it watching. That is Hector Beauchamp, representing the Yankees and Yankees Morning Brew. Hector, always good to talk some Yankees baseball with you. We will do it again down the road.
It definitely is always good to be here talking Yankees baseball with you, Dex. Always appreciate you.
Thank you, man.